In this video, we're going to evaluate composite functions with inverse trigonometric functions in the form f inverse of f of x or f inverse of g of x. It says, what is the exact value of sine inverse of cosine of n, where n is 5 pi over 2? So if I write sine inverse of cosine 5 pi over 2, I can start by figuring out what cosine of 5 pi over 2 would be. So cosine of 5 pi over 2 is really the same as cosine of pi over 2 when I find the coterminal angle by subtracting 2 pi from 5 pi over 2. If I subtract 2 pi, which would be 4 pi over 2 from 5 pi over 2, I'll just write that here, I'd get pi over 2. So these two things are equivalent. Cosine at pi over 2 is 0. So really I have sine inverse of 0, which is asking me what theta is, or looking for the angle. Well, if I do sine theta is equal to 0, when does sine theta actually equal 0? Well, sine theta equals 0 at, if I look at the unit circle, equals 0, so sine theta would be 0 at 0 degrees. And the inverse has a domain restriction, not a domain restriction, a range restriction of negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. So 0 degrees falls within that region, so we can say that theta would actually equal 0 degrees.